What's going on, guys? Overlake Attack Nuke here, and in this video I'm going to show you perhaps the biggest out-of-map glitch I've ever seen so far. I'm currently in the Italian Exodus, inside the Cabal ship on the Dreadnought, and the glitch that we're going to be using to get out the map is over here. The actual area itself that we're going to be glitching out of is the asylum. And it's huge, man. That thing is huge. Like in all honesty, I can't even think of an area that will trump it. Like, the whole thing looks like a wall. That shit looks like, you know what I was saying about the thing in Ashko and Cinders being Trump's wall. No, this should be the Trump wall. Anyway, you want to once you get out, you want to jump over to this side and follow the route I'm going to be taking. This is the way to load the mausoleum. And I'm currently doing this on a Titan, which makes some jumps a bit harder. But the very last jump, I believe, can only be done on a Titan, because I was playing with Envious Gaming yesterday, and he was trying to make the jump with the Hunter, and it wouldn't really have too much success. Although if you can make it with a Hunter, you might have more success once you're actually outside of the map with glitching and all that. Anyway, you would want to have full sword amp. You want to pop a synthesis as soon as you spawn in, because you'll see why later. But try not to use any sword ammo, or try not to use as little sword ammo as possible. You're gonna need all the ammo, and perhaps you might even need even more ammo. Now, this glitch to Trenchway, I don't know who founded it, so I can't credit it. I actually saw it quite a while ago. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to run up this hill, sword boost, and then, or rather, just jump. There. You can hunters can go underneath, warlocks and titans. So you can just go to the left side. Now this is a pretty hard jump as well, for like first timers. Basically, you don't want to go over here because there's hills there, like little dirt hills, but you can just jump up here and garrison over there just to be safe. Now you can jump on top of these dirt piles and walk along them to hit the transition zone. I find that if you go on top, you would end up pole walkering, which is when you load into a transition zone into a wall and you just die. This happens way less when you're just walking on the dirt on the side. Okay, guys, I'm back. I was stuck in that transition zone for like 5 minutes. You got Bungie, I gotta love it. It takes like 10 seconds to load it. Anyway, basically, you just want to continue counterclockwise around this area. Oh, look, there's a simple prop. Now, you will get corrupted by taking energy over here. For this portion, you could just cut across it diagonally, but I'll just play it safe and go like this. Now I like to stay on top of the dirt piles because underneath they kind of disappear. This is the path to the hull breach. We're gonna go past that. Now you can jump down here, but I also like to go up here. Around this area. This glitch, or series of glitches, I found it, but I also had help and just finding some information about it as well. Like, I wanted to know if it was possible with hunters, and Envious answered that. He answered no. Anyway, what you want to do is when you jump down here, you want to jump on this side of it, around this bend, because if you go over there, you'll actually hit the death barrier, and from here you want to go around this corner and land on this pile. That effect might make it a bit hard for you. This thing right here, this black thing. What you want to do is you want to climb it. You want to climb to the top of this. I'm obviously not using any sword energy, otherwise I would have just went all at it like some kind of maniac. But then you want to climb to the top of this again. Jump over this and drop. Really? Stop. I'm done. Once you get down here, you would drop down and run along this tunnel to hit the checkpoint, the trenchway. Look at that. Instant checkpoint. I'm not gonna wait 5 minutes just for it to frickin' load up. Anyway, you're gonna continue along the edges here. Try not to jump down there. It's really hard to get back up, especially with the Titan. And you're gonna make your way over to the place you'd go in the Regicide mission, and then you'd go into Oryx's throne room, but we're not gonna go there just yet. Although, glitching into Regicide does seem like a good priority, but one step at a time, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna jump up on top of here, jump up on top of this. Just makes this a lot easier. Don't jump on top of there. And jump over these 2 platforms and land in the middle or land on the left side. And from the left side, you're gonna slowly walk your way into the wall. Don't walk, and just try to go around it. Try to stay as far as you can away from the wall. Jump. You're basically trying to hit the checkpoint while being the furthest away from the wall. Just slowly move up if you have to. There you go, I got it. Once you've loaded into the asylum, what you're gonna do is you're going to come up to this black pillar, jump on top of it, then jump on top of this height, and you see that? You see this? Look how massive! You can't even see it because of the smoke. Once the smoke clears, you'll truly see how massive this place is. Anyway, that's the place from the founts, and we're all the way over here, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna switch to primary or secondary. We're gonna aim over there. And we're gonna Titan fly. So you're gonna sword, uppercut, fly, sword, uppercut, garrison, sword, uppercut, fly, sword, uppercut, garrison. Rinse and repeat all the way to the other side. Now at midway through, we are gonna pop a heavy synth. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to conserve our fly so that way we can fly really far. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, no worries though. Now there are different layers on which we could land. As you can see, right now I'm going to try to land on the second layer. And the amount of layers that we could land on just means how much more we would have to climb later on. Now, it's nice to stay a bit far away from the edge because there is a barrier, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't go, it goes as far as, say, the yellow portal. So anyway, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to sort of a place. Yeah, okay, we got it. And once you land on here, you can sword jump, and it's sort of like when you're glitching in the raid. You can land down here, and boom, you're on a platform. From here, we're going to continue to the end, and eventually we're going to hit a point where this thing won't be as like feasible, and just the barrier, the death barrier starts at about like that height. Goes up until that height. No, way farther. It goes up until like that height. It's like this humongous thing, and it goes from like say, like over there-ish to basically the equivalent on the other side. So it's like a mirror basically. It's this humongous thing. It's not like this little tiny little layer. No. This thing is thick. Oh my! I would insert a sex joke here, but. Honestly, I mean, it's huge, man. That's like the size of the wall, in all honesty. Anyway, now the greatest thing about this area is that Bungie actually included stuff in this map that I mean, you walk through it, but it's like visual elements, and it's even greater when you can see it from like other angles, because there's the blue fields that you'd see earlier. It kind of prevents you from seeing too far. But yeah, basically, there's a great stuff that you can't even see from where you do the strike. Now, I do believe there is a way to the asylum from here, although I'm at a bit of a roadblock in that regard, where I can't seem, because you can only go to about slightly less than the height that you were at, like on the platforms normally, and you're kind of like outside of the map, and it's kind of you can't really go any higher. It's kind of ironic, really, because you can do it pretty well on a hunter. Dang it. Yeah, alright. Okay. Now, at a certain point, which I'm pretty sure that's the point over there. Yes, it's over here, I think. Seems like it. Um, this next part over here will actually be kind of feasible. Yeah, it's definitely it. It's going to be feasible. So let me show you. To get inside the map, what you're going to do is you're going to... Oops. I've actually landed on the side. Okay. Alright. You're going to jump over, and then you're going to garrison, and you're going to fall down. And you're inside the map, because this is all feasible, right? Similarly, you can use that way to get up. You can look at the structure of this map. The first layer that I was saying about earlier, I was trying to avoid, is these two platforms extend for about 5 more meters, and if you can land on one of those, you will actually, yeah, basically you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to go all the way to the end, and once you hit like over there, you're going to try to float in here. Okay? Alright. Now, the third layer, what you're going to try to hit is over there, like right above that. Because it goes at a 90-degree angle, and then it goes at another 90-degree angle. Or the 270, I don't know. Anyway, how you can do this is quite simple. Now I'm going to go back to the place that I was before. The second layer, which is that over there. Actually, I think I could show you what the third layer is. It's not necessarily that wall. It's that little indentation above there. And if you can somehow manage to hit the ceiling, congratulations, you've won. There's literally nothing that can stop you. You can just literally just jump down straight into asylum. Oh, I barely made it. Now we're gonna try to do the same thing on the other side. A bit tricky. That I can guarantee. Alright guys, I'm back. And as you saw from the gameplay, I finally managed to get around it. Took me a while. Anyway, that's the water. Don't freak out guys, it's just the water. The weird thing here is that the water actually extends for quite a while. Like past the place where it would like the place where you can't stand, like the faithful elements, right? But on the other side, it's the complete inverse, because the water disappears, and then like just about that distance in, the area would disappear. Anyway, once you're over here, you can just easily, so easily, just jump around outside. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm gonna. My fusion. Whoa. Okay. Okay. You can just stand on top of this. Now that tunnel is actually quite solid, and I'll show you. So this right here is the third layer. If you can somehow land on this, good job. Now the place, the the height that you'd start off with would be just slightly above that. So, and you gain just about like a meter, in all honesty, with every single time, like, parts of a meter, like maybe half a meter. So if you're a god with equipping the heavy synth halfway through, you can land in the third and even potentially fourth layer. And fifth layer would be that. Sixth layer would be impossibly over up there, but that's if you can land up there, then congratulations. You should be like you should be like a professional athlete. That's everything in Destiny, but alright. Now when trying to land, please don't land on the bridges. Here, I'll show you why. See my bullets? They're going through it. Here, I'll explain it. I'll get a bit closer and I'll show you. Now, these things do come out, and they are quite annoying, but they're not as annoying as they are on the far side. On that side over there. That side. Now let me show you. This, look at this. Boom. I could even get hurt by it. Or not. Yeah. So this entire tunnel, it's solid. As for the bridge, I mean, I could just jump down, but why not? I'll just wait. Oh, cool. That's the fountain over there. Now, just a few more things I want to show you before I'll sign off. Grenades super slow. Watch this. The grenade just goes through it. It's not solid. I mean, it would be nice if you just landed on the bridge there. It's quite a big target. Extends for quite a while, and if it was solid, that'd be great. You can even use some of the bridges to scale upward. As for the Mac cannons, those platforms over there, I don't know. I'll leave you to check for themselves, but on the other side they were faithful, but who knows? Perhaps you might get lucky. And the ones over here are actually quite solid. Once you reach a certain distance, however, you will hit a barrier here. I'll hit it on this video. And before this video ends, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. This was quite a lengthy video. Now, tell me if you think if you know any areas bigger than this, because in all honesty, I thought this area was kind of big. As for future content, that's the pink wall. I believe like 2 feet. If I drop down there, I'm gonna die. Watch this. This is the death barrier over here. Death barrier. Yeah, I'll respawn up here. But as for the, I was gonna make a Crucible montage, but all of the files on the PlayStation 4 got deleted. So I had some. I got some of the footage back and even some better footage, but I just need like 1 or 2 more games, and once I go far enough, I actually will hit a pushback barrier. See, I hit it right now, and this pushback is actually pushing me towards the what's its face, towards the area where we came in, that way. And it's also messing up my jump, and if I go too low, I hit the death barrier, I die. So that's my dilemma. The asylum is just over there. You can get inside of the indentation and just Superman jump to the other side if you feel like it. But I'll leave it up to you, and these are just the tools that I'm leaving you with. You can probably find some better ones out there, I will admit. For instance, why the hell would you even bother with all this when you can just, like, I don't know, shade step under the door or something? But regardless, this is over like Attack Nuke, showing you perhaps what I think is the greatest in size Destiny glitch, and I'm signing off. Till next time, Guardian.